Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Hayden Cook Fishing. It's Hayden. Today we're going to be doing a 2023 rod and reel arsenal tour. I only have 4 rod and reels, but these 4 rod and reels have never let me down. Let's get to it. So the first rod and reel of the video is going to be my flipping stick. This is my flipping big swim baits, like dragging big worms. This is the rod and reel I use. This is a 7'6" extra heavy Halo Twilight series rod. This rod has been through it. I have this rod repaired with electrical tape right now because I've knocked a lot of eyes off of it. The rod itself has never gave me any issues. Reel seat's good. I put electrical tape just to give me more grip because this is my hefty rod. This is the rod that I'm swinging and hooking. This is my go-to big bait rod. The reel, I have it paired with the Bass Pro Shops Tourney Special, 7:3-to-1 gear ratio, 5 ball bearing system. It's an okay reel, I'll be honest, this is an okay reel. I found this reel face down in Toledo Bend Reservoir, and I've had it ever since. It was covered in gunk, mud, sludge, anything, you name it, was inside of this reel. I took it and I repaired it, and this reel works like I just pulled it off the shelf. The only thing that's wrong with it is it makes a couple noises, but I mean, what reel doesn't make a noise here and there? I have 12-pound monofilament on it right now. That's the only line I have at the moment, but this is my swinging and banging rod, if you get what I'm saying. This is my go-to big bait combo. Alright guys, the next rod and reel in the lineup is my go-to bladed jig worm rod. This is my Berkley Lightning Rod Shock 7-foot medium heavy fast action. This very, very sturdy rod. It's got a light play in the tip and a strong backbone. I use things such as chatterbaits, swim jigs, flipping jig, like small little flipping jigs, Texas rigs, a weightless Senko here and there, and a lot of times I throw weightless swim baits, like weightless soft plastic swim baits. I throw that on this rod and reel, and I have it paired with a Shimano Sitica 200 HG with a 7:2-to-1 gear ratio. This reel hasn't let me down. This thing will cast for miles, and I've got some crazy hook sets on this rod. I caught an 8.5-pound bass on this rod. Everything. This rod has never let me down. Alright guys, number 3 in the lineup is my crankbait / treble hook topwater rod. I use this rod for everything such as square bill crankbaits, mid-runner crankbaits, deep divers, poppers, spooks, things of that nature, like torpedo baits, stuff like that. Stuff where I need a little bit of give for them treble hooks to stay in that fish. This is the rod I use. It's another Berkley Lightning Rod Shock. This is a 6'6" medium moderate fast. It's still got a good backbone, but it has more play in the tip. That way you can feel, and it's more sensitive to moving baits such as crankbaits, like square bills. Like say you're throwing a 2.5 square bill, you can feel every time that bait knocks on this rod. I have it paired with the Speed Spool Classic by Lew's. Phenomenal reel. I love this reel, no doubt. This is a 5 bearing system, 6:4-to-1 gear ratio, and sometimes I'll throw a Senko on this rod and I'll sling it and I can hit the ends. I can skip. I can hit laydowns like I want to. This reel has never let me down. I've only owned it for about 3 or 4 months, but this reel is my / reel in my arsenal, hands down. I got 12-pound mono on it like always, but like I said, this is my crankbait / treble hook topwater rod. That's what I use this rod and reel for. Alright guys, the 4th and final rod and reel in the arsenal is my finesse spinning combo. This is the Xfinity Speed Stick Speed Spin combo. You can get it at your local Walmart. This is the Gen 2. The first gen was a white and green pole with the white and green reel. Now they changed it to black and green with the green-black camo wind grip. But this rod's a 7-foot medium fast. I use this thing for wacky rigs, finesse worms, Ned rigs, drop shots, Nico rigs. I use this rod and reel for all of my light spinning applications. For the times where I don't have the bait caster, where I don't have the gear to go and throw a drop shot, I pick this rod and reel up. And that 5.5 pound bass that I showed you guys in the last video, I caught that off of this pole with a spinner bait because I was trying to show my old lady how to fish with a spinner bait. And I ended up catching a 5.5 pound bass. But yeah, this is the fourth and final rod and reel in my 2023 rod and reel arsenal. That was my 2023 rod and reel arsenal, my bass fishing rod and reel arsenal. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a comment down below on what your favorite part of the video was, what your favorite rod and reel combo is, or what your favorite reel company is. Like, subscribe, comment, share me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.